Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We're gonna go over how to stay motivated, how to get rid of procrastination, how to keep pushing yourself and do really well this school year. How do you deal with procrastination? I don't really procrastinate that much. I get so anxious from not getting something done. The best way to get motivated is to have a plan or prepare ahead of time. This could be the bare minimum. It could literally be your notes app and just having like a set of things you have to do for the day. You can make an Excel sheet, a Notion. I do this well ahead of time before the school year even starts. As soon as your teacher releases your syllabus, you're gonna go into Google Sheets or Excel and start listing everything that needs to be due at a certain time. But I literally just have everything in there, so as soon as my school year starts, I don't have to worry about what I need to get done. What this helps with is those moments where you feel like you don't have anything to do, even though you do have stuff to do. But what about for the times where you're not motivated? Now, this is something that happens to me. Sometimes I'll be studying so much for like a certain test, and then as soon as that test is over, I kind of forget about the class. And then when I have to get back to that class to study for the exam, I'm just so done and so over it because I've been studying for that midterm. The only way to tackle this is to study one class for a certain amount of time and then switch to another class as soon as you get bored. Motivation truly comes when you're able to switch your brain into different modes and actually feel excited to do something. If you're sticking to one thing or one subject for the whole day, you're not going to be motivated for that class later on. For example, if you study biology for an hour and then you go and switch to chemistry, or you switch to a lighter class like an elective class. So make sure to stimulate your brain, switch between different classes. This is why I talk about the Pomodoro timer, because it helps you switch in between classes when you need to study for different things, and it also has a timer method where you can actually take breaks. So always remember, change up your study strategies, switch between different classes, and try to stimulate your brain so that you're actually excited and motivated to start a new course. But what if that's not the problem and your motivation truly is just because you just don't like school? I feel like today there are so many ways to romanticize school, from going to the gym every day, or maybe going to your favorite coffee shop when you study, meeting up with friends. You just have to find that one thing that makes school so exciting for you, so that when you wake up every day and you go to class, you actually feel motivated. Now, I'm not saying that this is gonna work for every day. Like, there are some days where I just don't feel like going to school. I want to skip so bad and I don't want to go to a certain lecture. I'm gonna list out some fun examples so that you guys can try implementing this into your school routines. Going to coffee shops or going off campus sometimes to like just study somewhere else, that also really helps. Going to the school gym, this keeps you physically active. Also going to the school library, I feel like the vibe from a school library is also just so motivating because you see everyone else studying as well. And this is actually something scientifically proven. These are known as mirror neurons, so once you see other people actually working, you want to end up doing your work as well. While we're on the topic of productivity and motivation, I'm going to introduce you guys to BoardMix. BoardMix is a great site for mind mapping and just planning out your day. They have so many templates to choose from and so many different colors to choose from as well, where you're able to just like plan out anything you need for school, work, for social media. It's helped me so much with my YouTube channel as well. There's so many templates to choose from to-do lists to planners to monthly plans, as well as their AI feature where you're able to analyze your documents. I think this is perfect for lectures where you could just import your slides and get out all of the key ideas so that you're able to go and review that information. Their site layout is also really easy to follow. You can find everything in one spot from different categories, exploring different templates, and again, they have a lot of templates to choose from. And I like how they also create categories for research, diagramming, meetings and workshops, strategy and planning. A notable feature is their Join a Whiteboard, where you're able to send an invitation code so that you and your friends can work on a project together. I love this feature in particular. If you want to check out BoardMix, I'll have everything linked down below, but let's get right back to this video. Another thing that really helps me is changing my wallpapers. I don't know what it is. This might be the strangest thing ever, but whenever I change my wallpaper on my laptop, on my phone, I just feel more motivated to actually do something, and it just feels very fresh. That can kind of make it feel like a fresh start for yourself so that you kind of feel more motivated to get things done. Now, this next one, I'm not just saying because I do post study content, but this personally really helps me. I love following people who post study content and also post like study TikToks or Reels. And if you procrastinate a lot, you need some sort of model or some sort of role to watch that kind of pushes you to want to do your work. This kind of leads me to my next point, also watching shows that are related to like studying or school. A lot of good shows can demonstrate this, like Grey's Anatomy. I don't watch Grey's Anatomy, but if you do see the roles of each of the characters, you could see that they have a lot of work ethic. Another good one is Gilmore Girls. I watched that during the fall, and that also pushes me to study. I'll put a list of shows and movies that you can go and watch if you are interested. Now, let's say you still don't feel motivated. You did everything, but you still don't feel motivated. Now it comes down to how you're actually studying. So sometimes when you study and it's not suited for you, or the way that you study isn't actually helping you in any way, it's not getting you motivated, you're not reaching that flow state, that can also mean that the way you're studying is also impacting how well you're doing, but also how motivated you are. I would say start off with like a Pomodoro timer, see how that works for you. There's also a lot of great apps out there that kind of help you to stay on track and get off of your phone. Another new thing I learned when it comes to motivation is implementing hobbies. As you can see here, I recently started to play the piano. I've been learning for a while now, and let's just say I've been pretty consistent with it just because of me being excited to do something. The same thing applies for school. If you're not really interested, if you're not motivated in that, you're not going to want to have any sort of motivation towards it. Now, going back to the topic about hobbies, where I said that I was playing piano and I found it very interesting, which is why I stuck to it. This is why schools have clubs as well. Joining clubs and joining like little like leadership positions, getting little executive positions, sometimes to people it doesn't really sound too appealing to join extracurriculars in school, but generally sometimes this is what actually motivates people to actually go to school and get stuff done. Starting early, even if something's due 2 weeks later, if you feel like you are a procrastinator, then I would recommend starting way early on, because it kind of forces you to stop procrastinating since you're starting way early on before the deadline, to really get the ball rolling so you're able to get that assignment in on time, that lab report, whatever the case may be. And the last point I'm going to leave you guys with is to get over your own self-doubt. Sometimes what happens with students is when you have like self-doubt, if you feel like you're not going to do well in a course, or you just feel like you're not gonna do well on the assignment anyway, so you don't even want to try, that kind of also falls into the trap of not being motivated and also just procrastinating. I still struggle with self-doubt, but I think the one thing that really helps me every day is just getting ready in the morning, going to school, kind of just getting myself put together whenever I go to school. I feel like this point in particular is probably the hardest one to get over, because self-doubt is something that's embedded within you. It's kind of a personal struggle that you just have to overcome. So overall, to be motivated, to get over procrastination, it can be a mental battle in itself, but there are steps you could take to romanticize school. It could be a small thing, doing your hair, or maybe picking out your clothes the day before, getting a new backpack for the new semester. But for me, I think small things like that really help me get over that self-doubt. And this is the perfect time to start romanticizing school, because it is a new semester. So if you are a student right now, or if you're just watching this video to feel some sort of motivation, I hope you are having a good school year so far, and I hope you do implement these tips as well. I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I hope you do use these tips to your advantage. The one thing, if you want to take from this video, is the study motivation TikToks and Reels. I don't know what it is. Like, it literally just switches my brain on, and I just feel more productive, and I just want to study and get stuff done. And just a reminder, everyone does procrastinate sometimes and gets unproductive, but how you kind of recover from that, how you get up, and how you actually push yourself is what matters. I'll see you guys next time. School's starting soon, so I will be posting more school vlogs, school content. Also, go and check out Board AI. I'll have everything linked down below so that you guys can go check it out, because it's a really cool tool to be using during the school year. Make sure to subscribe and like, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.